Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Let's Play with Wang. I'm your host, SlickWeng, and we be on the CrackPack server. That should be a no-brainer, because it's the Minecraft that I'm playing right now. Why? Well, I got bored with vanilla, and yeah, I don't want to have too many series going at the same time. Just seems confusing. I've been working like a Hebrew slave, getting ready for you guys. Wanted to show you a couple things. So, showed you that. We got this wonderful thing's rocking and rolling. Woo! Set up here, changed the layout around, pushed everything back. So we're up, we're operational, we've got our access. I do need to take that out. Remember what I said about the server restarts? Yeah. When the server restarts, the RedNet controller and stuff down there forgets that it's getting signal. So, yeah, that was pretty dang quick. I mean, we're talking 5 minutes. That's all done. And we've started digging out quite a bit over here. You might be wondering what all this is. Very interesting. Yes, it is, Mr. Wang. I'm going to put you over here. Check it out. Here's an idea that I've got. I want to set up a cattle farm, okay? Because we need things, and it doesn't even necessarily need to be cattle. We could do chickens if we wanted to, all that stuff. And we're going to use the slaughterhouse. Why? Because the slaughterhouse, as I understand it, can make us meat ingots, I think. Is that how that works? No? I thought... Maybe it just doesn't show in any eye. I don't know. I could be wrong. But my understanding is it would take, I think it's pink slime that this thing creates when it kills the mobs, and you can put it into a meat packer, and the meat packer will turn it into meat ingots, and then you can take cooked meat ingots and make cooked meat blocks. And that just sounds disgusting, and I want to do it. So there's a couple ways we could do this, and as you can see from the size that I've honed out here, I was going to go with the old tried and true method: harvester, little wheat farm, pull the wheat, put it into the breeder. And then I remembered, wait, I needed to have two separate deals for the layout that I do. So over here's where they breed, and then we get the chronotyper, and it pulls the babies over, and when they grow it gets killed. And oh my god, it started turning into a huge thing. Okay? So you might be noticing some things in my inventory. Don't worry, we'll get to that. I decided that seems like an awful lot. And when I was doing that and laying it out, I kind of thought, hey, you know what I could do? I could pull... You dang jerks! Where are you guys even coming from? Good lord! Every time I turn around, there's more mobs down here. I don't understand. It's more lit up than it's ever been. But when I was laying this out, I was thinking, you know, hey, regular old wheat farm doesn't grow too fast. In Attack of the B-Team, it was great because we had fertilized dirt, fertilized earth, whatever it was called. Then I thought, hey, I'm getting a whole buttload of bones. I can take the bones and I can put it over there and use a fertilizer. Well, that sounds pretty cool, but that sparked an idea. What if there was a mob that dropped wheat? Interesting thought. Well, guess what? There is a mob that drops wheat, and we are going to go get a spawner for that mob. Oh, it's dark already. So, let's head on down. Get shot. Let's head on down here. Boo boo, stick your head in doo doo. I did spend some time down here, Arcane Table, or Arcane Infusions. I made some tallow candles to help with the stability of this, because I tell you, the whole underneath of this thing, completely full of heads. Totally full, maxed out. But I was getting, like, flux was popping up there, and I was getting hit by lightning, and I would get, like, the status effect from the taint and stuff. I was like, what the hell? So I went ahead and I made some candles, and I put them up here. I might break these and dye them later. But I have a little idea for some dye stuff that we'll do in a later episode that I think you guys will like. Getting all nerdy and technical. So let's come on over here, and what I did is I set us up so that we can make a silverwood staff. So 2 silverwood wads. They're just a wad of silverwood. You guys already saw me make these, so I did all that bit off camera. Primal Charm is just on the Arcane workbench. The guy's pretty interesting, though. See, now it says it's humming quite smoothly. The status seems to change all the time. In fact, I wonder, because that seems to be a different item. No, nope, doesn't seem to be. Interesting. But when we're just hanging out here, it'll show different statuses. Like right now it was saying that it was humming, and now it doesn't show anything, and before it was vibrating, and I had like this status thing that popped up over here, and it said that it seems to be leaking, and I feel very inspired. So I don't know, there's some crazy stuff going on with that little guy. But let's make our silverwood staff. Boom shakalaka. Yeah, buddy. Now, what can we do with our silverwood staffs? Does it show? Magic staves. Boom, boom, boom. Well, that's the greatwood one. Do we... I'm assuming... I'm assuming we still put caps on it. I think. Magic staves, there's bigger ones. Store more V, physically larger, sturdier, can actually do unusable workmanship. Yes, still need to make caps. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Make some caps, and then I'm going to go charge it. The whole reason we're doing this is because I believe the silverwood, I believe that's going to hold up to 250 V. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. So I'm going to make the caps, thaumium caps, and I'm going to go get it charged, and I'll show you guys what we're going to do with it. Well, your old buddy Wang learned a thing or two. So this episode is a day late because, I mean, no real excuses. I slept in. I slept in pretty good. Think my body was like, hey, bro, you need sleep. This is crazy. I know YouTube's important, but you need some sleep. So I slept. So we got a very late start, which means this episode is actually taking 2 days for me to record. So at the last cutscene, that was about when the fam was getting up, and I was like, okay. I learned a couple things about what we needed to do, and you notice all of this. I learned a lot of things. Some are good, some are bad. So what I learned, we don't actually have the ability on our own to make the staff that we want to make. That's learning thing number one. We don't have that ability. So I started poking around, and I was looking at ways that we can get that to happen. And one of the ways is to make some thaumaturge robes, which we have. Boom, boom, boom. Because we need V discount is what we need. We need lots and lots of V discount. Because check it out. We come over here, And, oh, staff. Where's my caps? Oh no. Oh no. Oh good. So we came over here and we're like, okay, 144, we don't have that. Alright, so we need to make this stuff. Okay, that's still not going to be enough because you figure 2, 2, 1, so I mean there's a total. I'm assuming it just adds the percentages and takes that. So we got 5 there, and then I think our goggles of revealing are like 2, maybe 5. So looking at it even more, what we really need is we need a wand that we can put in here that has a foci attached with, oh, what's it called? You're not going to tell me. What is the name of it? It's basically like an efficiency one. Okay, that's the enchantment there. Treasure 3. So we need one that is basically like, it doesn't take as much V. So that means we need to do some enchanting. Well, I don't want to screw around too much with the enchanting part of it. So I came back into here and I went, hey, I remember, we can use V to do enchanting, and it lets you pick the enchantment you want. So, you know, all of this kind of cool stuff, that's some neat little deals. Not ones we need though. So to do this, boom, 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 wonderful. So this started turning into a big deal. I flew, I'm going to say yesterday, for about an hour and a half. So the other lesson we learned is there's a reason I get up really, really early to do this. Some of it, yes, is so I don't have to sacrifice family time. The other is I can't give the game enough attention when I've got family running around. You notice we don't have our bag of holding anymore? Yeah, I accidentally threw it in the trash. So I have no idea what was in there. But hopefully it wasn't all that important. I might go try and take a look at some of the other episodes and see if I can figure that out. So here's what we've got. I got 2 layers down below because I believe it counts 5 blocks below this. So the floor being 1, then I have an entire layer of solid candles extending out 2. So basically through here, all candles, and then below that stone, and then below that mob heads. So that should help with the stability. Now I also learned, evidently, the symmetry of where you put your stabilizing items has an effect on whether or not it actually does you any good. So we are reorganizing all the stuff on the top so that way I can make sure that it's symmetrical. So that's what we've got going on. Now, to make this osmotic enchanter, I gathered these. It took me forever, but I gathered them. Boom, 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 boom. Instability, dangerous. That's why I'm spending so much time trying to do all of that. It's been probably total gameplay time, I'm going to say about 6 hours to get all that squared away. Would have been super, super easy if I hadn't been getting rid of mob heads. Okay. I'm really nervous. I made another spellbinding cloth just in case, because this thing says dangerous, and we haven't tested on this new stability layout, and if it were to destroy the spellbinding cloth, we'd be screwed. Here we go. I'm seriously like butterflies in my stomach. Palms are sweating right now. It sounds so lame, but I am very nervous. If nothing happens on this, I'm gonna say we have like the greatest stability ever, because it flat said dangerous. Doing okay so far. We doing okay. Alright. need you. You know, tell me guys in the comments below, tell me if you get nervous too when you're doing these. Whether you're watching me do it or if like when you're doing it yourself. I want to know. I want to know if this is just unique to your old buddy Wang. Just, oh man, borderline panic. I kind of want to hide under my desk. Dude, not a single issue. Oh my god. Hey, how are you still here? Oh! Oh, it just took durability. Well, that's very interesting. We have an osmotic enchanter, which is what this room over here is for. Whoops. It's okay. We didn't want you there anyway. You guys might be wondering why I do all this stuff in cobblestone and don't just actually like pick a material. Well, we have our equal trade, so it makes swapping out materials very easy. Wonderful. Okay, so you might be noticing these. These are just placeholders. So check it out. Osmotic Enchanter. Table will slowly drain V from the wand. For this to work, there needs to be 6 pillars in the nearby vicinity, within 4 blocks. These pillars need to be at the same level of the table. Pillars need to be made from 2 to 12 obsidian totem blocks, stacked on top of each other, with a piece of niter on top of them. Wonderful. So, let's go ahead and get our totems. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've actually laid out 7. Just that ended up being just how this room worked out, and I felt like it looked pretty good. Why does that not always work? Okay, so let's go ahead. Totem. Looking pretty snazzy. Alright, let's see. Do we have niter? Not nodder. Niter. Oh, we only have 3. Shoot. Okay, well, let's go run a little gravel. And niter. Trying to remember. How do we make? Fire, lux, potentia. Okay, we can do a little bit of that. Alright, boys and girls. Here we go. Let's pick a couple foci that it makes sense to just have a V discount without potency. I think equal trade sounds good. Ooh, let's do dislocation. Let's do dislocation. Okay, so we should come in here. Frugal, that's the one. Okay, great. Okay, so we put our wand, which I charged. Frugal. Okay. So you want Terra, Aqua, and Perdicio. And you max out at 3. Okay, 48. Yeah, we can do that. Boom. Get it done. Boys and girls, we just did our very first osmotic enchant. That is so cool. Okay, calm down. I'm all excited I forgot how to put wand caps on it. Go. Thank you. Wand foci. Beautiful. Wonderful. Ha ha ha. You know what? Let's do something really fast. Really fast. Really fast. Okay. I don't know if I have the stuff. Whoops. I'm gonna turn NEI back on. Do we have the stuff? We do. Yes. Okay, great. Great job. Okay. Let's put... do I wanna... You know what? I'm gonna put it in here for now. Put it in here for now, because that'll probably be where we do the bulk of our stuff. Okay, so let's take all of that stuff off. Even the helmet's invisible there. Alright, let's get reveal. Our helm of revealing. Okay, boom, 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 boom. We look pretty nutso. Pretty nutso, but that's how we do magic, baby. That's how we do our magic. Put you on there. Great. Boom, boom. We don't have enough V, but look, we got below 100. Awesome. I'm gonna go charge it. I'll be back. Okay. Booyakasha. Thaumium bossed silverwood staff. Win. We win. We win the game. That's so great. We have no juice in it, but that's okay. We can go get that charge. That is so awesome, guys. I'm going to say mission a frickin' accomplished. And this is really cool. A little thing. If you guys use the armor stand, you just shift right click on the pieces and it will just swap your armor. So boom, we have that full kit. I don't have to go into the inventory and stuff. I just boop, boop, boop. And we are locked and loaded. Alright guys, that is all the time we have for this episode. Didn't get to the farm, but that's okay. We are now set up to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you're playing along, don't make the same mistakes I did, and throw away your bag of holding, which is full of all kinds of untold goodies that you don't remember. Probably very, very expensive stuff. That's where I kept my things safe. Also, guys, if you're trying to do kind of the same thing as me and you need that V discount, the important thing to remember is you want only frugal, no potency. So like if you were to do one of these other foci that can have potency, you want nothing but frugal to get the maximum discount out of your wand foci. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, that stuff really helps me out. We are doing a great job, and I look so cool with my big old staff. You shall not pass. Yeah? No? Lord of the Rings, anybody? I hate those movies. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next episode.